So, if you can tell, I've changed my icon to back to another picture I've already had, but I had to track it down because I had it saved somewhere. Anyway, yo, it's the Black King, and welcome back to another update video. As you can tell, this is nothing but a background, no music, no gameplay of any kind, so you can focus on whatever it is you're doing, and so you can know and focus on what I'm trying to tell you. And anyway, I got something to say. Dragon Ball Z games absolutely suck. Now, again, I'm going to be fair here. The games themselves are great for 3D graphics. They have all kinds of good things in them that come play. But the hell of it is that you always have to go through the same old baloney hole crap. There might be new moves and new things, but ultimately it's the same thing over and over again. There might be like different stories they might not have included for the GT saga, which I know isn't canon, but it is in the games and the comics. It is, believe it or not. But yeah, I mean, literally speaking, of course, all the Dragon Ball Z games ultimately all around suck. And that's not because of the graphics, the voices, or what new little bitty intro. And that's just not, that ain't nothing. I mean, so what, they finally brought the Ultra Instinct in there and in a game, or, you know. So what if they brought in like the Dragon Ball Super into it and all kinds of stuff? It doesn't matter. Okay? Ultimately, you wind up facing the same old villains and everything else. It might be a little bit different each time, a little bit more. It's like a way to kind of challenge yourself for the hardest difficulty. And to me, again, that's not a challenge when it has to be so bloody hard that it's not. I mean, I'm not saying a game should be easy, but it shouldn't be that hard either. I mean, literally till you're breaking your controller, or to the point you just want to give up on the game. It's just like when puzzles come along. Okay, yeah, I understand puzzles and things, and I actually appreciate a good puzzle, but when they put it so doggone bloody complicated that you couldn't solve it, even if you, and you bloody have to look it up. I said a lot of things is like a lot of movies as well. Yeah, unless you do a little bit of research. Yeah, and the thing of it is that the thing about movies and stuff that you may or may not know is that back when they started, there wasn't no way to look them up. You didn't have that kind of choice. Now you do. And the thing of it is that as well as with that is if you have no internet, well, how can you look it up? Well, easily enough if you know a friend, and that's if they're willing to do it. Otherwise, they can't tell you nothing. And there's no sense in them going about saying, well, you need to look it up on Google. Okay, here's the thing about Google. Okay, I like Google. I've always liked Google since it came out. The problem with it is that there's a lot of articles out there, believe it or not, as well, about people that's been dead constantly, like Kenny Rogers, all kinds of celebrities. And then eventually it gets confirmed. So, I don't know. Honestly, it's sort of hearsay. It's not whether or not I'm doing research or using Google, this most trusted engine in the world, which by the way shouldn't be the most trusted, engine in the world, because look, I have seen countless articles and people, I mean, I've seen this countless times on and on and on about stuff that, and believe it or not, okay, I'll show you a perfect example. There won't be any other images other than this, so if I go up here, forget you just saw that. Okay, like right there, that's coming from Google, even though that it's articles for you, not really me specifically, but, it says you. Like right now, it's bringing up for Fox News or something, half the crap you don't know. Could Trump's stimulus check exclude Social Security's beneficiaries? That's really kind of dumb. Trump predicts this is going to be bad, but vows to reopen America. What? I mean, like, look at this. You could find out that a lot of these articles, you can click on them all day long, and then if you read them, and then things change, and then all of a sudden, oh, well, that didn't happen. So, I wouldn't necessarily classify Google as the most trusted thing in the world for me. I mean, I don't necessarily go to anything else, but at the same time, for like articles, I just don't see the point of researching them. Now, there's a lot of times that I will do it because I can find things a lot better, but it just depends on what it is. Like articles about someone dying or what's going on in the world, I just don't think it's all that worth it, to be honest. I mean, we've created a lot of things. We've come a long way since we've done things, but it still ain't perfect. Well, I actually just be told it's never going to be perfect. But I mean, let me put it this way: it still ain't going to be good enough to the point that it's equally balanced for all. Because instead of putting in all the baloney hole crap that's on these things, this is without me swearing, by the way, because literally, there's no point in it. But I could still swear if I wanted to. But I'm just not angry enough right now, I guess you might say. Like, shit. I mean, but really, I mean, you're talking about articles. And all you want to do is you're trying to read up on this, and you think it's all true. You really do. And I don't blame you. I would too, because it's supposed to be the most trusted engine in the world because it's Google. But I'm going to tell you something about Google. Not always does things come out of there that's supposed to be accurately true. And like I say, everything on there is absolutely true. Yeah, okay. How come I've seen countless reports every so often saying about a particular celebrity, and then eventually it gets confirmed. That's when I actually believe, when it gets finally confirmed that said person is passed away. Like for example, I just don't believe half the crap that's out there. So, I mean, a lot of times, again, I will use it for different measures, you might want to call it, or either that or aspect ratios of being able to find something that I actually need, if it's actually true. Turns out to be, anyway. And a lot of times it does, but at times it don't. And I can't fully 100% rely on Google no more than I could rely on Yahoo or MSN, because it's a bunch of crap. And another thing that's crazy as well that happened to me, I got a comment from one of the popular YouTubers called Beast. I can't think of his full thing. I never would have thought he would have commented on my videos, because I never, see right there, Mr. Beast. This will be one of your best. Don't stop. Let's build each other up. Well, I can't, because I don't have enough videos to keep going. Even if I could, And I'm trying to also support DaBLackKing as well, but that's not something I try to do, is mention his name every video, because he has his own content for one, and we are partners in the fact that we just support each other, we ain't gay. Not that we have a problem with being gay, but we're just not. I mean, look at this. Mr. Beast is one of the most popular YouTubers in the entire world. What? I'm supposed to be subscribed to this video. What exactly happened? It's not the original Mr. Beast. Yeah, no wonder why he didn't respond back. Okay, let's see. Mr. Beast. Here's the original Mr. Beast. He's got 300 million subscribers. Okay. Oh, I was subscribed. Ah, that's not the real Mr. Beast. Then something happened to Mr. Beast. Okay. Alright. Anyway. So, that's that. And I mean, I tell you, I mean, literally, for us to be wanting to subscribe people, I don't think that's his name. I don't know. Let's try and look that up again, Mr. Beast. How about just Beast? No, Beast, you fart nerd. Yeah. I don't know. Well, either way, sometimes that can happen too. Misleading comments like that. What did you think of this video? Yeah, it was fine. Excellent. I don't care. And so you know, I'm not interested in any remakes. That's another time you said goodbye. You. Tired of you saying goodbye. Anyway, so, I mean, literally, yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, I never would have thought in a million years that he would have commented on my video. But again, that's probably not even him, so I don't know. To be honest. I have no clue. All I know is that I got a comment on there, and it's like, really? Did you just comment on my video? I mean, not like it's a bad thing. It's just like, okay, you know, someone who's supposed to be just as popular as PewDiePie, you know? It'd be like if I got a comment from PewDiePie. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I have no interest or any desire to get a comment from these guys or any subscribers or any subscriptions. It would be nice if they subscribed, I suppose, if they cared enough, but, you know, I don't think it's not really going to make a difference. I'm just saying it would be nice so that they can help promote my stuff, but otherwise, I don't really care. That's if they wanted to. I don't generally do this just so they can do that, you know. I'm just saying, in other words, that's if they cared enough, they wanted to help out without me asking, of course, because I'm not going to generally ask, because it does help out more or less into the community, but, I mean, I don't really care, honestly, if I don't get recognized like that. But for someone so popular to say something, it means something about my content. It's just like any film, you know. If someone says it about your film, because my stuff is so buried among all this home stuff right here, you know, and a lot of people are watching other things right now. Like, oh, gee, Trump this, Trump that, and all in sports. Oh, and don't forget about PewDiePie and Omniscient. Oh, and don't forget about Markiplier and all kinds of other people. Me? No. You know, and another thing is that even DVD KMP is buried, and he's like this, right there, right here. Here he is with 45 subscribers. I mean, look at that. He's got so much going on. I know, and DVD is buried. So am I. Kikoskia is not buried because he's also one of the popular ones. There's also, well, you know, Nintendo Capri Sun. There was Necroscope 86, but he's not as popular anymore since, rather, the Necroscope 86 Archives is not as popular as the original channel was. So, that sucks. And Water Exodus is pretty much popular. A Loyal Gamer is popular, even though it's half what not popular anymore since he doesn't do any videos. Not to say it hasn't done any at all. Once in a blue moon, you might see that. I don't think I want to watch that. You know. So you got to be careful about who you subscribe to because they could change names, and you know, it's just like it's hard to keep up with. You know, who you're trying to watch a lot of times. Especially when you're also wanting to make a record schedule and be able to watch actual TV that doesn't involve being on YouTube, you know. And I was going to go somewhere because I kind of had to do something I really didn't want to do, but hey, it is what it is, you know. This weather just doesn't help out. Anyway, I just, you know, thought I'd tell you about all that. Anyway, I gotta go. I'm gonna get ready to do some Final Fantasy VII, I guess. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload today or not. I barely got one video out today. I mean, really, uploaded, I should say, not posted. But, you know, because of this kind of weather, you never know. With rain, yeah, it's not so bad. It's just, unless of course it's real bad flooding, then you gotta worry about whether, even then, whether or not you can actually do anything, period, even recording. let alone playing games. Alright, later.